The latest domino to fall in conference realignment comes from right here in Tucson. Arizona's leaving the Pac-12 to join the Big 12. It's the end of an era for the Wildcats. The U of A has been part of the Pac-12, or formerly the Pac-10, since 1978. 45 years in the once called Conference of Champions, coming to an end in 2024. Arizona President Robert Robbins put out this statement tonight saying the move to the Big 12 will continue to raise the university's profile. Arizona State and Utah will also join the U of A in the Big 12. While all of this was in the works, Arizona football held its first padded practice of fall camp today. And it was business as usual for the Wildcats as they prepare to kick off the 2023 season. Now they're final in the Pac-12. Before the news broke, head coach Jedd Fisch said it's great to see all the eyes on the Wildcats.
You can't read anything on social media. You can't see anything on ESPN without an Arizona helmet. And that tells me that our brand is growing. It's getting better. More people are talking about us. More people want to know what's happening with Arizona, and you can't beat that in our situation right now.
Arizona in a much better situation than the Pac-12 right now. After a huge day of conference realignment news, the Pac-12 as we know it looks to be over. Here's where things stand. We knew Colorado, UCLA, and USC were leaving in 2024. Today, Washington and Oregon announced they're leaving the Pac-12 for the Big 10. A few hours later, Arizona, Arizona State, and Utah all gone too. That leaves 4 teams: Cal Berkeley, Stanford, Oregon State, and Washington State. So how did we get here? Why are all these schools leaving the Pac-12? Well, to quote ABBA, money, money, money. More specifically, how much money schools will make from their conference's media rights deal. Pac-12's deal will expire after this school year, and as head coach Jedd Fisch said at Media Day, running an athletic program is expensive. He emphasized the importance of stability to ensure Arizona's future success. The Big 12 will give them that. And we're moving closer to having super conferences. The Big 12 will have 16 schools starting next year. The Big 10 will have 18, and the SEC will have 16. Coach Fisch says the new look of college athletics will provide his players with new opportunities.
Everything is just new. It is truly a new frontier of college football. I love it. I mean, I love the fact that we are just sitting there in a position where everything right now is going to be better for the athletes. These kids are going to play some teams maybe they haven't played before. They're going to see some things they maybe haven't seen before.
Arizona's move to the Big 12 means a whole new group of conference foes. Here are a look at the current teams: Cincinnati, BYU, UCF, and Houston, all new additions this year, while Texas and Oklahoma will leave for the SEC in 2024. Obviously, the Arizona-ASU rivalry isn't going anywhere, but perhaps some new exciting rivalries could come from this, especially in basketball with powerhouses like Kansas, Baylor, and Houston. Another big thing to think about with the move: travel. West Virginia is 2,107 miles from the U of A. Right now, the furthest team from Arizona, Washington State, at just over 1,300 miles. It's a new reality for Arizona and college athletics as a whole. We'll continue to follow the latest surrounding the Pac-12 and Big 12 as we learn more.